When you receive your mold from EagleWorks, it will look very similar to the one shown here. Your mold will come on a 9-inch by 10-inch backer board. In this video, we'll show you how we prep our molds for internal use. First, we'll vent the mold for bladderless vacuum forming. Then we'll trim the edges of the mold. Finally, we'll taper the sides of the mold to make releasing the cooled Kydex from the mold a little easier. There's a lot of different brand names of thermoplastic on the market. Just so everybody knows what we're talking about, we're going to refer to all of them as Kydex in this video. Here we are venting the mold for bladderless vacuum forming. If you need your molds vented, we will happily do it for you, or you can save yourself the charge and do it yourself. The idea here is to drill a hole anywhere air may get trapped, and to have enough holes so that drawdown happens quickly, so that you get the best detail and definition possible. This shows how I drill my holes after much trial and error. We're using a 1/8 inch drill bit to vent the mold. This is a good example of what you'll receive if you opt to pay for mold venting. You'll receive your EagleWorks mold on a standard 9-inch by 10-inch backer board. You will likely want to trim that down to suit your forming setup. For our shop and the way that we make holsters, I try to get them down as small as possible while leaving them in a rectangular format. The finished size of the mold will vary depending on the size of the gun and the holster style. A sweat guard, for instance, will make the forming mold larger. Adding a chamfer to the sides of the backer board can, in many cases, make the Kydex easier to release from the mold after it's cooled. I've got the table on this 12-inch disc sander set to roughly a negative 12-degree angle. Additionally, note that the vertical surfaces of the mold itself have already been designed with a 6-degree angle to aid in releasing the mold from the cooled Kydex. Just a side note, with all HDPE forming molds, there will be some cupping. We use an annealed HDPE to minimize this, but you will still notice cupping if you set your mold on a flat surface. This will in no way affect the quality of your finished holster.